Guys, this is Ginger here from Not All About Tarot, and I am going to do a reading tonight about the divine. I want to see what was in the divine feminist energy, and I see that it's just really interesting. The things that I'm seeing in their energy tonight. I have a lot of little things that I did want to talk about tonight. Hopefully I can get to them. If not, I'll get to it into another reading. I did want to hit on how to know what you were as far as the divine masculine, divine feminine, karmic masculine, karmic feminine. I did want to hit on to that, and I will do that too as well. I may do that within the card reading, but you guys, there has been some interesting things going on in this cycle. My divine spirits has really been telling me, you guys, this cycle, I don't even know if people really realize what this cycle was all about, starting April 21st, 21. It seems as though the divine spirits are telling me that with this cycle, this new cycle here coming in, the game has been won. The game has been won. And the reason why my divine spirits were telling my divine masculines to hurry up and get out of the waiting mode, get out of the waiting game here, get out of that waiting game here, because the clock is ticking, it's because it's done. The game has been won. And I need to talk about that more, because it's not only for my divine masculines, but it's for my karmic feminines, my karmic masculines, and some of my divine feminines too. Now, we already know that the karmic feminines are now sitting out in the game. We already know that. Okay, so now my divine spirits has told me that my karmic masculines are not going to follow too far behind them, which they are right. Any one of my divine feminines that has a karmic masculines at this time may be on the outs of moving out of their energy, or letting the karmic masculine move out of their energy, because it seems as though my divine spirits only had the karmic masculine there to hold my karmic feminine until either my divine masculines came in the midst, or guess what? Wait on it. Wait for it. A soulmate. Now, word to the wise, a soulmate is just as good as a actual divine partner for that divine feminine. Okay? A karmic masculine does not hold the power, does not hold the energy, just like a karmic feminine does not hold the power, does not hold the energy as a divine source partner. Okay? That's just what it is. Now, I see that in a lot of my divine masculine's energy is that they are wanting to use magician energy to break apart the divine feminine from their karmic masculine. They wasted their time. They wasted their precious time because they were going to break apart anyways. Now the real battle begins, because my divine spirits are bringing soulmates to my divine feminine. Sorry. Yeah, the ones who has moved on, who has took the initiative to settle for a karmic masculine, my divine masculines, my divine feminines was putting in a holding mode. They were playing here the waiting game. It's almost like they was giving a put in a holding sale. They was buying time here. My divine spirits was buying time here for my divine masculines to get out of the waiting game. I don't care if you got $50,000 in debt. I don't care. Divine spirits does not care. Children are involved here. If any comments was in the midst, as far as family members, the spirits did not care. You were, my divine masculines, told to go towards your person regardless. Take a risk. This is what they want you to do. This is what you were supposed to do. But I see a lot of you didn't. Shame, shame, shame. Because now it's done. You'll forever be chasing your divine feminines. Over it. Because my divine feminines that are healed, who has moved on, created abundance for themselves here, who has freed themselves of this stuck mode, who has created abundance here with prosperity, they are now going to be given a soulmate. You're not going to be able to pull them away, my divine masculines, with your cheap magician's trick. Not anymore. It's done. You actually help the divine. If your magician energy did work on a karmic masculine, mine almost did. You only help the divine to pull that karmic masculine out the way for a soulmate. And that's what's happening right now for your divine feminines. This is why, you guys, my divine feminines are going to get everything that they want. I should have known. My divine spirits, y'all have been shaming yourselves because my ancestors too. You always keep me in surprises though, in a surprise mode. And I'm a Gemini. I don't like surprises. I search everything until I find out what's going to go on. I had no idea that it was going to be a soulmate. I just didn't never understand how my divine feminine was going to make a karmic masculine over Trump over her divine masculine. Now I know. Now I know. And let me tell you, a lot of these soulmates, my divine feminists already knew. Sure did. They already knew. They already knew them. They were in the past. They were in the past here. They were in the past here. And guess what? They're healed from this narcissistic energy. Because these soulmates that my divine spirits are giving my divine feminists, they have divine partners too. But those divine partners are not healed either because what are they doing? They're in the stuck waiting mode here. In jail. Waiting for that divine masculine. Yeah. And the more they waited for that divine masculine, the more the divine masculine was walking away from them and creating a whole nother life with the karmic feminine. Yes. Yes. But guess what? Your divine masculine, my karmic feminine, and my divine feminine, as I told y'all, not to wait on a divine masculine. Guess what? Your divine masculine is given to an already healed divine feminine. Yes, they are. This is the cycle now. This is not what we're going into. This is now. I told y'all. I told you. I warned you. Now, my karmic masculines are about to set out in the game. My karmic feminines are already gone. They're out in the game. Period. My divine masculines, don't tell me. I already know you're in a whole nother level. I already know that you're in a emotional mode. I had a dream, a vision a couple of days ago. Oh my goodness. There was a gorilla. 2 gorillas. One was a brown gorilla. I was playing ball with this brown gorilla. She was a female. We were doing just this nice playing. One of these, okay, so it was 2 balls. One ball was a huge basketball. The other ball was a football. And guess what the logo was? A Dallas Cowboy. I hate a Dallas Cowboy. I know I'm going to get a lot of feedback from this. I don't like it. As a matter of fact, I think it's funny, to be honest, that they got beat, last year? From a team that has no name. I'm just saying. But anyways, I'm not talking about sports. But this was my vision. And came a black gorilla. He was a masculine gorilla. Me and this other gorilla female was playing just as nicely with the ball. And the ball had went out. And I went to go get the ball. And then I turned around and this huge black gorilla was coming straight towards me. And he was getting ready to grab me. He was grabbing me. And as he grabbed me, he was coming towards my face with these sharp teeth, like he was going to bite off my head. And I woke up. Oh my goodness. I'm like, what was that about? What the fuck was that about? It's aggression. And this is what my divine masculines are going to be in now. Anger and aggression, because the cycle has changed. The cycle has changed. It's done. So now they're going to always be in aggression. My divine feminines that are healed and are going towards their soulmates, no. Their soulmates are coming towards them. You guys may already know these people. Guess what? My divine masculines, you're not off the hook. You're not going to be in hermits. No, you're not. You know what you're going to be? Chasing. You're divine feminine. And guess what? A lot of you are going to want to implement yourselves in the 3rd party with this 3 of Cups. I done told y'all. And you know, it's so funny because here's the Emperor. Right next to that, this is divine masculine's energy. And this is for my divine masculines who have not healed and who did not do what the Spirit told them to do, and that was to go towards their divine feminine. Yep. Y'all know y'all wanted to go towards your divine feminine. Y'all know y'all didn't want to leave them anyways. But now, my Spirit has given your divine feminine an out with a soulmate. I heard a lot of readers say that, but my divine spirits was telling me karmic masculines because they were trying to put my divine feminines who were healed in a holding cell. Now, my divine feminines who has not healed and have lost their soulmate to another soulmate or a twin flame partner, you do have a choice of a karmic male. Yeah. My divine masculines, they can't have a karmic because they crave the energy from their one, true, only divine feminine. The divine feminine can go to a karmic because she does not need the energy from a karmic male. It's going to be hard. You got to get used to it. But my divine feminine, You'll never love them. You'll just have someone in your wake, but you'll never love them. My divine feminines that have healed, moved on, are going to get a soulmate. This is why this is how my divine feminines who are healed are going to implement judgment to their divine partner. You guys can say, oh, this is morals. How can this happen? I'm telling you, the world was not supposed to be like this. If they had adopted divine partnership alone and not put the karmics in the mix, none of this would have happened. You guys got to understand, a marriage certificate is man-made. It is. Who is you to say that that was your partner? Who? Did you go towards that person because you wanted money? Or did you really love him? I am about to tell you right now, I lived with a person for 17 years I truly did not love. But he's my best friend. And I let everyone know that. So anyone that comes into my wake in a romantic sense knows that. My karmic male knows that. Oh, and guess what? My soulmate knows that too. It's done. The game is over. And we're going to focus on these cards. I have given a warning, and spirits know that I did. Now in this cycle, it's on a whole nother level, boo. A whole nother level. And I have gotten in the cards to state just that. Just that. I was very excited about it. Very excited. Now, I'm going to show you the cards. There's nothing else for me to say. But again, thank you guys. And I see you at the other side. Bye-bye. Okay, hi guys. Sorry about that. I had to upload this whole thing right here because I had gotten a text and I had lost my whole video. I was literally done and I was about to upload it, and me with my nosy self got to talking to my friend and I lost everything. So I had to go back and redo this. So I just I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can because I do want to go and call it a night. Because I have other things to do tomorrow morning too. But these are the cards here. These are the cards that I have put out for this reading here, dealing with the divine feminist energy. And of course, this energy is not just my divine feminist energy. This is my divine masculine energy too. So we're going to go through this all over again. I mean, of course, you guys haven't seen it, but I've already been through these cards, and I want to really get a quick update on what the divine feminist energy is. And it seems as though right now, my divine feminist energy, they have freed themselves of this union, this divine union here, and they have become single of it and have created their own balance. It seems as though something really was very upset with me, and that's why it had me to go through this whole reading, because this was very well needed. And so everyone would know what this energy is like. And again, you see my energy. You go back towards my first videos. You can see how this energy has really upgraded into now. And again, as I wanted to say, and I want to implement this back into what I said before, but you guys didn't see this or hear this. This game that we are in, it was a hard game. It was a very hard game, you guys. No one knew that the energies was going to be like this. I didn't myself. This is a hard game. Everyone soul-wise who is on this earth right now has won other lifetimes of games. And that's why we are here now to finalize this whole situation. There was a lot of losers in this game. It was. And my narcissistic darker souls were amongst the big losers. Some divine feminists lost too as well, because they couldn't seem to walk away again with the Eight of Cups. From my divine masculines, a lot of them were pulled into the midst with my divine masculines. love spells, but you had to have been in your higher self, my divine feminines, to not let that hold you back with those spells, those dark spells that they did. Yes, it was very unfair, but that's why you needed to have been in your higher awareness as well. So you can be able to move on off this energy and you would have gotten your prize. So this is where we're at. I'm going to keep on going through the cards, but I just want to let that be known that this was a very hard game, and the winners is going to literally be in bliss. Those winners are literally going to be in bliss. And, you know, this was a contract. This was a contract. This is on a world contract here, and this game was very hard. It was a virtual game, but it's done and it's over with, and now we got to keep on moving into other intervals, because it seems as though now with the memories of love, my divine masculines here are having a lot of memories here about their divine feminines, and now they want to come and obsessively come towards my divine feminines with this new beginning here. They want that now. My divine masculines are getting into a, they are definitely getting into the pursuing obsession mode, which they were in already, but they wanted to do it undercover. A lot of my divine masculines wanted to use, again, magician energy to bring my divine feminines towards them, which that is not going to happen anymore, especially with my healed divine feminines. Now, my divine feminines that are not healed, that are still waiting for their divine masculines, well, your divine masculines, again, is not thinking about you at this time. They are still having their rendezvous with their karmic feminines, and they are having a divine feminine that is coming towards them, that's going to catch their eye to pull your partner away from that karmic feminine. That's just what it is. Because if you had walked away and did your thing as the divine spirits want you to do, none of this would have happened. You would have went on and enjoyed your life, created passion and other things. That way, your divine masculine would have been able to detach from that karmic feminine, which allowed him to heal as well. Now, mind you, my divine masculines that are in the chasing mode here for the divine feminines, the one who are in the chasing mode here for the divine feminines, that is a part of their healing. That's a part of their contract. So if you were one of the divine feminine that was waiting for your divine masculines, well, guess what? You stopped them from the healing process. Here, this is a healed divine feminine here with the fertility card here. And it seems as though my divine masculines are in a lot of emotional love, wants to come in, reunite with my divine feminines here with this passion. And now they want to come in with this passionate message because they see that my divine feminines are going towards someone else in love. And my divine masculines feel like they were judged harshly and they are in regret right now in this cycle here. They see that my divine feminines are going towards other lovers here and they're not with them. That's just the way it is. That's the way the game was supposed to have gone. There should not have been any unhealed divine feminines at this time, but there are here because a lot of them still may be doing the waiting game, as my divine masculines are or were too. And my karmic feminines as well, because my divine masculines here, they want this satisfaction and this happiness with my divine feminines. But of course here with my Queen of Pentacles, my karmic feminines did too. So again, they're waiting for their divine masculines to come back and create justice and make things right, come back to the marriage, the relationship, the engagement. But guess what? It is out in the cold here. My divine masculines has took their love here and went away and freed themselves for something else that they want, and they are defending themselves of this, whatever it was that they had with the common feminines, and created a cutoff of energy. And it seems as though A lot of this is cutting off communication and everything. My divine, my karmic feminines, if you're waiting for a divine masculine to come back to you, they're not. The energy is cut. They have put up their walls. A lot of them may have blocked you too. So if you're waiting for a communication of any kind, probably because you're blocked. My divine feminines are going towards their prosperity though. This is their priority here. My divine feminines here, and here again I got the rejoice and celebration. Again with the divine masculines, they want to come in and reunite with my divine feminines. They don't even care if it is a third party because they see that this is divinely guided. My divine masculines are having a lot of mental conflict here, a lot of confusion about this divine partnership that they want to bring together. Now, with the recognition and reward, my divine feminines are getting a lot of recognition, you guys. They are, and they are not fighting for this union anymore because they're healed. So my divine masculines, that's done. You have been let it said too late. My divine feminines knows the truth here. Now you know the truth here, and my divine feminines now are going towards their firm foundation. They're going towards their stability. Here with the Triumph and Success card, I see clarifying that again is clarity being shown here. That my divine masculines may be doing magician energy to bring my divine feminines towards them, to make them single in whatever union that they are in. And clarifying the magician card, I clarify the magician card again. So it looks like my divine masculines, which is none other, has went towards magician, had spells, may pay someone everything that they had just to implement this on my divine feminine so they can be single. It seems as though that my divine masculine feels like he has no control over this union anymore. But it also looks like that, again, my divine masculines may have created some type of magician energy towards the money, because they're single now, they need abundance. They didn't have as much here, and they are trying to do the magician energy to conquer their finances. So that's another thing too, and that's why a lot of them was playing the waiting game, but the divine spirits told them not to do that. Now they're going to be even more hardship as far as creating their finances, because not only do they have that problem, now they have this problem here about the spiritual union that are constantly on their mind here. My divine feminines or divine masculines, their lives is very inconsistent here, chaotic. They are not able to rest. This is burdens on them because they see that my divine feminines has detached from the union here. And this is really hurting them very badly because they wanted my divine feminines to be stuck on them and waiting on them. But guess what? With the Eight of Cups clarifying that, they walked away from it. It seems as though here with the throat chakra, they may be also still waiting for my divine feminines to talk to them, but clarifying that, it seems as though my divine feminines is working on other investments and having victory and success with it. This is what my divine feminines are going towards here. And now that my divine masculines see this, they are literally coming out of their headspace and want to send this message to my divine feminines. So my divine feminines, again, as I say, you're going to be having a message coming from your divine masculines between now and within the next month. My divine feminines are no longer in this partnership, but they are going towards other partnerships here and in money. And this is what they are looking at as their priority with the base chakra. My divine feminine is clarifying that they are in the higher self, the higher mind. My divine feminines are bringing abundance towards them. And again, they see that this union here is a missed opportunity and they are not looking at it anymore. When I ask my divine spirits about what is coming towards my divine feminines. Are they having a soulmate? And these are the cards that I pulled here. Yes, they are. Someone, again, this soulmate is coming out of silence. They may already be around my divine feminines. And guess what? With the Devil card reversed, they are healed divine masculine. This soulmate is a healed divine masculine, as I said before, and they're coming back for a new beginning towards my divine feminines in this cycle. They will be given equal give and take, a balance here. They will be doing that. My divine feminines are creating silence and leaving this divine union here hanging. She has turned her back on it, but my divine masculines are still trying to hold on to their energy. But the truth is that my divine feminines has created distance, and they are holding back on this energy. My divine masculines needs to get out of their pride, of course, but there is going to be that, because I do see the Emperor card reversed. So it seems as though they are putting down their ego, and my divine feminines will be hearing from my divine masculines between now and the next month or so. This passion is too potent for them. My divine masculines cannot overtop this passion here with the Ace of Wands. It is a lot going on inside my divine masculines at this time, and you are sad enough. You are going to be coming towards your divine feminines very quickly and passionately. Now with the real quick before I end this, my battery is going down, but any divine feminines that is or were still waiting, I see that they are. Some of you, for your divine masculines, guess what? You guys may end up making yourself very ill. You're going to probably be fighting illness because of this, because you're going against the grain, as the karmic feminist was going against the grain by going and keep implementing themselves into a divine masculine energy that does not want them there. You're going against the contract. It is for you to set out in the game. The karmic masculines, though, they're not going to put up a fight. They're just going to set out in the game anyways. They're going to be in hermit mode. Of course, I did have 2 hermit cards. My divine masculines are not going to be in hermit mode. They're going to be forever chasing until the end of time. Now, there will be the roles will be changed. It seems as though my divine masculines will be on the other side of the fence. They will be waiting for their divine feminines to bring them back and forth in their lives, because my divine feminines that are healed are going to be going very inconsistent in the divine masculine's life. This is how it is. This is how this balance is going to go, you guys. So now my divine masculines has changed places with their divine feminines. They're going to be waiting for their divine feminines to come in their lives. This is what they're going to want, just so they can keep this passion here implemented in my divine feminines. They're going to need their light and their energy, and they're going to love every bit of it too. This is the way the game is going, you guys, because again, if my divine masculines had went towards their emphasis as the divine spirits wanted them to, none of this would have never ever happened. Never. So this is where we're at. This is where the divine union is going to be implemented as. This is my divine feminines reading. I'm sorry that my video literally got turned off because I was so busy texting my friend, but that's okay. We did get that out the way. This is the energy. This is really what you guys need to know. And that's that. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Hopefully this won't happen again. But there's a lot of information that I will be telling you guys more. I will tell you more about knowing what you are. I do believe, though, what Spirit is telling me right now. I do believe that a lot of my a lot of people now in this game should basically know what you are. They should. It shouldn't. It's too, things are too out in the open now. But I will really go into that in the next reading because it needs to be told. Everyone needs to have clarity. Everyone needs to have the truth now. This is not, nothing should not be hidden from anybody anymore. If you're a karmic, if you're divine, this is what you need to know. So again, I will call it a night, you guys. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel if I haven't said it already. Thank you for patronizing my channel. I thank you for all my subscribers. I'm so agree. I have gotten over 200 subscribers in one day. I'm so impressed. Thank you, guys. Mwah. Have a good weekend because I know I will. Bye-bye.